Well, welcome back. I thought I'd make a quick video entitled "The Single Biggest Problem with the Bobcat S130." So this is the third S130 that we've had, and they've been great machines. This one, as you see, was an old rental machine. This was the only one that is, our first one was ACS controls, our second one was just hand and foot, and this one is the selective joystick controls. I actually prefer just hand and foot. I think it's a little bit more precise and simple. But anyways, as you can see, this exhaust line that goes from the exhaust manifold out to the muffler, these Bobcat S130 ones from all three of ours, they usually break. I mean, they can break anywhere in here, but usually it's right about here. And so as you can see, I put this little clamp from the auto parts store on. I actually didn't, it helped. I didn't get it on there perfectly. I've done it several times in the past just with a can and some of the exhaust wrap, and I think I did better the previous times. I don't know exactly what I did that wasn't quite as good on this one. Maybe I didn't just get it tight enough, because in the past what I've done is I've wrapped it with some of that goopy exhaust wrap, and then I'll put a soup can around it, and then 3 exhaust clamps, and that probably works the best. With only one clamp here, I think it just didn't get quite tight enough. So anyways, as good as these Bobcat S130s have been for us, I would say this is the single biggest problem, because it's consistent across all 3 machines, and you buy a new one of these exhaust lines and you might only get, I don't know, 1,500 hours out of them before they break again. So our oldest S130 has over 14,500 hours on it, I think, and the other one has 10.5, and this one is at 3,300. So anyways, this one's basically a spring chicken, but they just don't last that long. So I bought this aftermarket one. It's really the same thing, and it has this woven material over it. This is the second one of these we've had. The first one we put on, you know, it must have a couple thousand hours on it, and it's still going. So I can't say for sure that they're better, but you got to try something, you know. So anyways, as you can see, just to access it, I'm not a mechanic, but it's a little bit challenging. But drop the hydraulic reservoir here, and then as you can see, there it is, the 4 bolts. I've been putting a PB Blaster on this for a while, because the first one that we did ourselves, we broke one of the bolts off, and we had to take the whole manifold off and get it drilled out, and that's a real hassle. That machine had a lot more hours on it though, so whether it was the PB Blaster or just being not quite as old. So and then you can access it a little bit from the back. That's what I got the last bolt out, right here over the top of the motor. But as you can see, it is a little bit tight in there, unless you want to start taking the fan out or something, and I certainly don't want to do that. So anyways, single biggest problem with the Bobcat S130.